Welcome to being vegan. It's a pretty big decision you just made. A lot of people are going to think that you've gone crazy. Not as many as did back when I went vegan 18 years ago. People thought I was a crazy nutcase, especially because I'm from Texas. But nowadays people are starting to realize that it actually, if they look into it, that it makes a lot of sense for your health, for the animals, for the environment, all sorts of reasons to go vegan, and not many reasons not to be vegan. So I thought I'd give you a few pointers and help you become more comfortable in this new life. So, you have more fun more quickly. A few things. I was going to tell you how to deal with your family and friends that think you've gone mad. You got to remember they're probably just worried about you. So what you have to do is you have to reassure them that you're going to be okay. You can't convert anybody. You can't like force your ideas on them, so don't even try that. However, what I do sometimes is I'll give people, like my mom, she was really worried about me, so I gave her a book, and I said, I'm not trying to change your thoughts, I just want you to understand why I'm doing this so you're not worried. For people that are more sensitive, I give them Diet for No America by Robbins. And for people who are a little bit more like, I don't care about the animals, I just want, health or whatever, I recommend Mad Cowboy by Lyman. Their family dinners will be interesting, and what I recommend is that you bring some food of your own to show everybody how good it is, and they can all have some and think, oh well, you're not just eating sprouts 24 hours a day. Let's see, a few things. Baking. You can bake anything really simply. Pancakes, waffles, things like that. Just use, there's a thing called Energy Egg Replacer, which you can put in and use instead of eggs. Or you can just put in some applesauce or mushed up banana. It works as a binder just like eggs do. You can go to vegweb.com, and they've rated and reviewed all sorts of reviews. That's a good place to get going on things. When you're traveling, it might be difficult for you, but what you do is you go to happycow.net before you go out, and wherever you are in the world, it will list every vegetarian, vegan restaurant and store in that area. Very handy. Let's see, products. You can get anything nowadays. Seriously, if you just wanted to eat chicken and ribs vegan, you could do that, no problem. Just go to the store. They have Gardein, they have Garden Burger, they have all that kind of stuff. You can get anything. Just Google, I can't believe it's vegan, and you'll see that there is you could just eat junk food all the time if you want. But don't do that. Just remember that stuff might be a little bit more expensive, so maybe you'll just have some veggies, throw some kale in a stir fry, or tofu or tempeh or something. You're gonna get three main things that people are concerned about and mention to you all the time. That is protein, iron, and calcium. None of them are a problem, but you have to figure out how to talk to people about it so that they don't, berate you for making a stupid decision. What I recommend is go to pcrm.org. That stands for the Physicians Committee of Responsible Medicine.org, pcrm.org, and it'll talk about those things, how the protein thing is a myth and you don't need a crazy amount of protein. How calcium, cows have really strong bones and they don't drink milk after they're babies. How do they do that? They eat green things and they get their calcium in other ways, which is not hard to do. And iron, a lot of ladies have concerns about this particularly. Strawberries are higher in iron. All sorts of things are other you can get in sources of an animal. Oh, and a fourth thing, vitamin B12 is a bacteria. It's a bacteria that can come from plant origins occasionally, like sea vegetables or nutritional yeast, things like that. It does not in a lot of plants, and so people think, well, it's in animal products. Well, it's a bacteria that used to be found more in our plants. But anyway, it's not hard to get. A lot of things are fortified, plus, like I said, sea vegetables, stuff like that. And cheese, you're going to be craving cheese probably. There are two brands out. A lot of brands suck hard. So I recommend two brands in particular right now, and that is Vegan Gourmet and Daiya. That's the A-I-Y-A. They both melt. They're really good to make grilled cheese sandwiches with and stuff. And that'll help you with your cravings. So, good luck. Seriously, we're doing the most powerful thing we can do for the world with our fork. How incredible is that? So, the more you know, the more excited you'll be, and the more determined you'll be. People always ask me, don't you miss it? Oh my God, I'm like, no. Knowing what I know, I do not miss it. I'm so happy. I couldn't be happier. There's a book, well actually I recommend a movie called Earthlings that Joaquin Phoenix narrates. It's so intense and powerful. There's so many reasons to be vegan, and we're doing a great thing for the world. So, good luck, and I'm signing off.